I think I wasn't so much surprised by the trade, but I guess the value of the pick that they were getting in return. I kind of thought like there's something not right there. A six rounder. Very surprised by that, but then I kind of learned ultimately that he was trying to do the right thing for Justin Fields, which I think is commendable. You know, at the end of the day, right? He has a job. He's supposed to do the right thing for the Bears, and but I think ultimately he wanted to do the right by Justin Fields, which I think is commendable at that point. Because I think ultimately Justin Fields, he wasn't the one that drafted him, but I think how everything unfolded the past couple years, yeah, we can make an argument back and forth all day about, yeah, Justin Fields needed to play better at times. But the way they did Justin Fields from the time he was drafted, they did him a disservice. And now I'm looking at how they're building this Bears team, and obviously they're going to pick a quarterback in this draft. We don't know for sure if it's Caleb Williams. That's what everyone's saying. It could be Jaden Daniels, could be Drake May. We don't know. But ultimately, whatever quarterback comes in this situation as a rookie is starting in a pretty dang good situation where you have two top 10 receivers. You have an offensive line that's going to continue to get better. You have Swift. You have all these pieces to the puzzle. And you kind of just think sometimes, well, man, wish they would have done that from when Justin Fields first got there and really built around him. And we can make an argument that in the past 2 years, their first 2 years rather, they really didn't do that, right? Obviously, they got DJ Moore, they got some other weapons this past year, but I just think it ultimately, was a time where we had a guy that had so much talent, could have had that star power, couldn't get him to the next level. And I think it's a little bit of both, but I think it's more so being in the right situation. Because when I look at different quarterbacks, I look at a Patrick Mahomes, and everyone can say all day, yeah, if he got drafted to the Bears, he would be this. He wouldn't. I think we can all say that we know that's not true because he was in the perfect situation. He got to sit behind Alex Smith, a guy that is a veteran, that's smart, intelligent. He got Andy Reid's system and scheme, and they developed it around him. So you got to sit for a year, learn behind the guy, and then thrust into that 50 touchdown year. And Patrick Mahomes is a talented guy, but I think a lot of where you go and how they surround your talent and the coordinator and all that factors in. So Justin Fields now being in Pittsburgh, this could be a blessing in disguise for his career.
Mm-hmm.
Get to learn behind Russell Wilson for a year, a guy that's a pro, that's an intelligent guy, that's played at a high level. And then the following year, potentially get him as a starter for Pittsburgh. So I think it could be a good situation. I thought he handled everything well, what he said in the media. And I think everybody, either way you felt he shouldn't be here, he should be here. I think everyone ultimately loved the person he was, how he played hard, how he left it all on the line. And ultimately it didn't work out. But I think we kind of knew that there was the writing on the wall that probably they were leaning towards going another direction. So hats off to him, and I wish him nothing but the best. I think he's a talented guy. I was just hoping Shane Waldron got the opportunity to mold him like he did with Geno Smith, because I think Justin Fields was way more talented than Geno Smith. So that's about all on my end. But ultimately, I think I'm excited for the future of the Bears, and I think people think that I'm now mad about whoever they're going to pick. Not at all. I think at the end of the day, being a player, you realize this is a business. And we kind of knew that was going to be a decision. So I'm excited for whatever quarterback is. Everything's leaning towards Caleb, but who knows? Because I'm thinking if Ryan Poles does have a guy that he's like, I kind of see him neck and neck with Caleb, and you could potentially be able to trade back a position or two and get significant picks and still get your guy that you feel comfortable with. Who knows?
We all silly like the mayor.